Hello, Tony Watterson here again. Welcome back to some more beginners accordion lessons. As requested, we're going to stick with the bass hand. I've had a lot of questions about the bass, which is quite complicated to get your head around, so we're going to stick with the bass for the time being. In previous lessons we've worked on the fundamental row, the major row, and the next one the minor row. This time we're going to be looking at the seventh row, or the dominant seventh as it should be called, but it's commonly known as a seventh chord. So we have the single bass note on the fundamental row. We're working on C again. Then we have the major. Then we have the minor. And we have the seventh. Now the seventh is a strange chord, the dominant seventh, because it's a sort of chord, when you play it, it feels as though you want to go into another chord. And you do, most of the time. And most of the time, if you play the seventh chord on the accordion, you drop to the button below. So in this case, if you play the seventh, the C seventh, you go to the F major. So likewise, if you've got the G seventh, as you see, going up to the G, excuse me, if you play your G seventh, it sounds as though it wants to go into another chord, and the chord that it would like to go into would be the C major. So the exercises we're going to do now, which are on my website, again, if you go onto my website and click on the photo tab, it'll take you to the sheet music, as well as some pictures of me playing the guitar on stage and some pupils practicing in my room. So we're going to have a look at these chords, the first line of which we're going to play one bar of C major, 2 bars of the G seventh, and then go back to the C major again. I think before we do that, I think we should just have a little practice of jumping from C to G seventh. So we'll just take it very, very slowly, 1 bar of each. So we're going to go C with the C major. Then we're going to go up to our G with the 4th finger and play the 7th. Get my fingers out of the way so you can see. So the C major, and then the G seventh, C major, lost it, where is it? There it is, C major, and G seventh. If you're finding that a little difficult to begin with, just go from your C major to your C seventh. And go back again to the C major and the C seventh. Okay, so once you can do that, we'll get on with these exercises. So this first line, 1 bar of C, 2 bars of G seventh, finishing off with 1 bar of C major again. So C major to begin with. After 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. C major, G seventh, stay on G seventh, and the C major. Okay, so practice that line over and over again until you're pretty confident doing it, and then you can go on to the second line, which is 1 bar of C, 1 bar of G seventh, 1 bar of C, and then we're going to do half a bar of G seventh. So you're going to play the G with the G seventh, and then back to the C, lost it, G with the G seventh, back to the C with the C major. Sorry, I've only been playing for 40 years, 50 years. Can't find the 7th yet. Right, so after 4, this second line, 1, 2, 3, 4, C major, going up to the G seventh, down to the C major again. Now G, G7 and C, C major. We'll do that again. C, chord, 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 G7. Oops, sorry. C, G7 and C. I wasn't looking at the screen then, must apologise. So C, G7, C, G7, C. Next line, C major, jumping over the G to the D7th, back to the G7th and the C major. Let's have a go at that. Very, very slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, jumping over the G to the D7th, down to the G7th and the C major. Again, C major, D7th, G7th and the C. Next line, C major, F major, G7th, C major. After 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. C major, F major, G7th and C major. Again, C major, F major, G7, C major. Okay, now I would practice those 1, 2, 3, 4 lines until you can more or less get it, and then move on to the more complicated ones. This first one of which is going to be C major, F major, G7, C major, C major, F major, G7, C major. Slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. C major, down to your F major, G7, C major. Again, C major, F major, G7, C major. Okay, next one. We're going to go all the way up to our A. C, G, D, A. And we're going to play the 7th. Sounds like this. So we're going to go A 7th, D 7th, G 7th, C major. So you can either count up C, G, D, A. On most accordions, the one above the A, which is an E, that will be marked as well. So you could sort of get up here, find the one that's marked, which is your E, and then drop down to your A 7th. After 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, A 7th, D 7th, G 7th, and C major. Okay, we'll try that again. A 7th, 1, 2, 3, 4, A 7th, D 7th, G 7th, and C major. Next one, A 7th, D 7th, G 7th, C major, but then we have to jump to the A 7th again. It's quite a jump. We'll have a go at it. A 7th, 1, 2, 3, 4, A 7th, D 7th, G 7th, C major, A 7th, D 7th, G 7th, C major. Quite complicated, that one. You need to be able to judge it. It'll take quite a long time for you to do that, so don't get frustrated, don't get despondent, it will come. Next one's even harder because we have to jump from the C major to the E7th. Now, like I say, on most accordions, not all, but most accordions, the E will be marked, so you have to feel for it and then jump onto it. So we're going to go C, E7th, A7th, D7th, and then we're going to jump from the D7th down to the F major, to the G7th and the C. So slowly, 1, 2, 3, 4. C major, E7th, A7th, D7th, F, G7th, and C chord together. Okay, best of luck with that. That's the end of this lesson. I'll see you very, very shortly. Don't forget to go onto my website to download the music, and take your time with it. Don't get frustrated if you can't get it straight away. It will take quite a long time. Best of luck. See you later. Bye bye.